I said a boom, 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 and let me hear you say, way-oh, way-oh, a little boom, boom, boom. Got allegations of a pedo. Sheesh, this one right here. I don't know if you know about Lil Boom or Lil should be locked up in Boom Boom Room or Lil Boom Boom because that's what he's into. Ooh, that just feels gross even saying, or as he's been affectionately referred to on Reddit as Lil Groom. I'm going to start calling you Lil Tomb because your career should be in a damn gravesite after this. This isn't even an allegation, but this is charges that this man received. Now, for those that don't know, Lil Boom is a very popular figure within the DJ academics realm. Drop your scorpion emojis if you're rocking with academics. I've been a fan since the war in Chirac, as I've told him multiple times, and there's a lot of people that I fuck with that are a part of his movement. My boy Fax, my homegirl Damn Jaylee. If you ain't peeped her music, she is one of the Bronx's hottest up-and-coming spitters for the past couple years. I'm surprised she ain't already blown up. But, you know, this dude was one of Act's right-hand men, pause, but he's been rocking with him for a while, and I don't really know when these stories came to light and these charges, I don't know if he's going to continue to stand behind him, pause once again, or want to push him to the side because, just so I can break it down for y'all, essentially, this guy, Lil Boom, was caught following kids around, young girls around in a Walmart and in a supermarket and walking up to them and unsolicitedly touching them on the rear ends. He was fondling and groping and touching people, including children, multiple children. And we're talking 10-year-old girls, not even teenagers, but 10-year-old girls were as young as I saw that he was running up on and touching. Like, I don't know what type of deviant game of Grand Theft Auto, what deviant GTA mission he was on. But in this case, GTA stands for Goosing Teens Anonymously. I can't even call it. Was he playing Call of Duty or Call of Deviance? This one is way beyond my wheelhouse. But what is in my wheelhouse is creating this content. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody that rocks with me. Every single day, I drive from the borderline of the SUV and the IE all the way to deep in Santa Clarita. That's over 2.5 hours of driving every single day, sometimes worse if it's traffic, just to create these daily uploads for y'all. So hopefully you can return the favor with a like on this video, sharing the video, and subscribe, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Regardless, this dude right here, to me, just so I can kind of break down, I could just tell on his appearance something's off with all the little animal furs he be wearing and all that. I know he's trying to like emulate the K-pop aesthetic in a somewhat ironic way, but what it kind of makes him look like is a transgender Rich the Kid at a plushophiliac convention. Now, I will send you 5 bands, anybody right now, 5 bands that can prove that he does not have hentai in his recent search history on Google. Now, there's nothing wrong with hentai. I mean, hey, it ain't for me, but there's a lot of people that get down like that. Cool. But I guarantee you, if you look at his dark web search history, there are things that are far, far more sinister. Now, remember, I called him Rich the Kid, right? Transgender Rich the Kid as that. But I think he's more like Poor the Hydra Kid. Not Rich the Kid, Poor Hydra Kids. I mean, hide your wife, hide your kids. There's something almighty suspect about what this guy is doing. He is the ultimate suspect with this material. I really can't get down like that. Now, to even ponder what would induce this type of behavior in somebody, you know, I'm not trying to justify or excuse it. It just sounds like bro was on drugs. Now, when you take certain drugs like benzodiazepines, like Xanax, it's going to really just like remove any fear, any filter, and you're just going to be completely locked in to your id, and your innermost thoughts and desires will come to the surface. Now, myself, I've had some Xanax fueled nights, woken up to some not so attractive women, gotten a series of text messages from all the friends of mine that I've pissed off, stolen from stores, gotten in fights, bapped vehicles, all kinds of like, I could do an entire segment, hours long, on the different things that I've done while under the influence, particularly of Xanax. However, the thought of running up on a child or anybody for that matter and touching them is wild to me. So even if he is on drugs or was on drugs, because this is an old story that wound up resurfacing. Now, 1090 Jake wound up really doing the in-depth reporting as he usually does, read the intricacies of the police report. It's disgusting. It's crazy. I don't know if in the state of Florida what the laws are, but when this first came to light, and Adam 22 posted about it, Lil Boom said, this is ridiculous. This is false. If I was guilty of charges like this, I would be on the registry. But apparently there are certain times when people with sex charges can work out a deal as to where they don't wind up on the registry. I personally think that there should be no instance where that is acceptable. I don't care if they're busting a pedophile ring, doing whatever is necessary. If you have that inclination, if you have those charges, you should remain on the registry for the rest of your life without exception to the rule. What are y'all thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Run it up, you feel me? This is a controversial subject. I don't even like covering things like this, but what my summation is that we need to protect our culture and the people that are given power and access to our culture and allowed to be voices in this culture. And when I say culture, I mean hip hop, speaking up on behalf and critiquing artists and doing anything involved or adjacent to hip hop, because this right here is all bizad and these people need to be kept far away from hip hop culture, which in its essence is youth culture and has been for the last 51 years. With that being said, once again, let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Shouts to all my constituents. Lush Uno, my pimping is intricate, and we about this biatch.